Hey guys, how's it going? I know I haven't posted in a while, and I apologize for that. I've been traveling a lot and had a lot of life experiences happen, and I just had a lot thrown at me all at once. I don't know if you guys knew, but I moved down to Idaho. So I'm only 2 hours away from where I was before, but I have my own house now, and this is my Orchid room. It's a mess. I've got a ladder, and that's the utility storage closet, and I don't have all the cabinets up yet, but right now this is what I have. And if you haven't noticed, you'll see I have a lot of my collection missing. So what happened was, as I was traveling around and uh, just kind of seeing what was out there, I had to leave my orchids, and I didn't feel it didn't feel right leaving them at my parents' house and having them have to take care of all those plants. So I actually sold probably 2/3 of my collection. I had close to almost 200 plants. I think I was right around 185 or something. And now I'm down to 70. So I uh, I got rid of a bunch of my orchids. I only kept the ones that I had an immediate sentimental value to, or that were actually on my list of orchids to get, or just ones that I've seen in flower shops and absolutely fell in love with. But all the ones that I got rid of, and I still need to get rid of about 15 or so, but all the ones I did get rid of, they were just duplicates. They were plants that people had given to me that I didn't necessarily want. They were plants that I had seen in grocery stores or whatnot, and I saw them and just bought them impulsively. So after I had them for about a year and a half or so, and saw them bloom multiple times, I was like, you know what, I don't really like these. So those are the ones I got rid of, and this is what I'm left with. I have a few more out in my living room. They're out by the windows. They're just a couple of phalaenopsis and a cattleya that do well just right under windowsill light. And it's a southeast facing window. They actually have two really big southeast facing windows. So they get tons of light. They're happy out there, and I keep the house right around between 65 and 70. I don't let it get below 65. But this is what I have left. So I thought I'd just give you guys a quick little update, and I'll show you what I have left. I won't name all of them, but I'll just name a few, and I'll show you what I have going here. You can see this is first thing in the morning. It is almost 9 o'clock. The temperature is 66 and the humidity is 47%. So I keep this like this during nighttime. I just have a little wall heater here. So there's the wall heater, and I can adjust that to be different sizes, different temperatures, sorry. So the temperature in here gets right around 78, 82. I think the hottest I've seen it was 82. But typically, I like to keep daytime temperatures around 80 degrees, and I shut it off at night, and it slowly drops down to about 65. It's like you see, it's 66 right now. So yeah, this is the temperature and the humidity I keep it at night, and the humidity stays about the same during the day. I have my humidifier up here. There's my psychopsis in bloom. I'll talk about him later. But this is my humidifier. I think I got it online for like 30 bucks. It was super cheap, and it does a really good job at heating this little room. This room's probably 8 foot by 8 foot, so it doesn't have a hard time staying warm or staying humid. And my plants have actually done a lot better down here than they were doing up in Montana. My parents, they didn't like having that room closed off with the humidifier running, because they live in an area that gets really prone to collecting mildew and mold and things like that, especially under the carpets. So when I was traveling, they basically just shut it off. And the only thing they kept going, or I should say my mom, bless her heart, she kept all 200 some of my plants watered, and I had the lights on automatic timer, so she didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, she watered them all for me, and when I got back, when I was done with my traveling, I had to get rid of as much as I could, or as much as I felt comfortable getting rid of. And a lot of plants, like I said, they were just extras or duplicates. I had two of the same thing because someone bought me one that they didn't realize I had. And so yeah, I got rid of a good chunk of my collection, and this is what I have left. But um, this is exciting. My psychopsis mendenhall hildos, really pretty mottled leaves. It's funny, he didn't spike for me. I had him for almost 2 years, and he didn't spike for me. And then I leave, go travel, and my mom takes care of it, and it puts out this nearly 3-foot long flower spike. And this is a rebloom. This is the second time it's put out a flower, and as you can see, he's got another bud right behind it on the way in. So these flowers are massive. I have pretty good sized hands. I'm 6 foot, and these flowers are huge. This is probably one of my favorites. A little dendrobium nano chip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new growths on it. This guy has just been going nuts, and you can see these little flower sheaths in here. They're all getting ready to bloom. He's probably gonna start popping out here in the next couple of weeks. This is a Brassavola cochleata. This was a seedling I got, and he put out 3 new growths this go around, so he's actually doing really well. I don't think it'll flower this time, but maybe the next new growths will. This is my Phalaenopsis brother Sarah Gold. This is a novelty type, so they'll keep their flower spikes. So this is an old flower spike that's getting ready to push out new growth. This is an old flower spike that already has put out new growth, and it's got 2 new buds here, and then it's also got this big old bud or spike going right here. Ow, sorry. I have a creature playing with my toes. You little turd. Ow, quit. She's hungry. I need to feed her breakfast. Her name is Stella. This is my Phalaenopsis Sweet Memory Leodoro, another novelty type. I got this off of eBay at a price I'm not entirely proud of. I think I spent over $100 on this, but honestly, it was worth it. When I got it, it was in spike. So I had this flower spike on it with 1, 2, 3, 4 blooms on it. But when they shipped it to me, they blasted in the mail, obviously. So I never got to see it bloom, but then it branched that flower spike with this, and this bloomed, and then it made this flower spike, and then it made this flower spike. And he's put out a bunch of new leaves, and there's a new leaf right there in the middle. So this guy's doing really well. This is another one of my favorites. The blooms are big and waxy, and they smell amazing. This is a new guy. I got him after I moved down to Idaho. This is a Dilalia mizuguchi. Check out that root system. I've been growing this semi-water culture, so I'll put just enough water in here to wet the roots and have about 1/8 of an inch of standing water in the bottom, and then once it dries out completely, I do the same exact thing. Same with that little Cattleya right there. These Cattleyas, they do really well in water culture for me, so I've been doing these two like that anyways, and I might actually keep them that way, but I also might pot them up. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Here's my CTNA Why Not, or Guratonia, I guess is what they're calling it now. This guy blooms for me reliably. Every time he puts out a new growth, he blooms. So there's a new growth here, and then at the same time, it's got 2 new growths. Get this leaf out of here. It's got 2 new growths right there. So this guy does really, really well for me. I honestly can't kill this thing. This has experienced almost freezing temperatures, and it didn't skip a beat. So really, really hardy guy right here. But I'm not going to bore you with all the details right now. I just want to put up a quick little video to show you what I have going on. Doing some experiments, as you can see here. I had to save this guy. He was not doing very well. And I just have a couple other things going on that I'm trying out. So anyways, I want to keep a short video, right around 10 minutes. So just wanted to let you know what was going on and how my collection is doing. And once I get some ideas on future videos, I'll shoot those and I'll upload them. And in the meantime, I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.